I glittered as I took out my gun and aimed it at my target who was running away from me. I couldn't chase him, but I had already exercised this morning and didn't feel like running, so I just pulled the trigger and became the reason of his death. Clean it, I muttered as I tossed my gun toward one of my gang members and walked in the opposite direction toward my car. Boss, I didn't stop to look who had called me cause I recognized the voice all too well and kept walking toward my car. Boss, it's Alec. He wanted to meet you, Jimmy, my headman patted as he reached near me. Really, what for? I asked as I climbed inside my car and shut the door close and rolled the window down. Regarding shipment, Jimmy replied, okay, I will go meet him. I gave a note as my driver started driving to venue where Alex had arranged the meeting. Jimmy had already texted my driver the address. I stared outside the window as the scene ran past me. I wondered if this was all dream or was it really happening. Was I really the underworld don in Korea? Now I was a don. Now it felt so unreal, like I was still a 70-year-old refugee from Busan journey from 11 years ago. I had been conspiring against the thrown into jail by my uncle for my share of the property. After killing my sister and parents, I had escaped the jewelry 11 years ago, but the memories still haunt me. The memories of the jewelry where I was beaten, slapped, punched, stretched, got yelled at, got cursed at, and whatnot. I signed. I couldn't deny the fact that those injuries and experience had only made me tough and helped me become who I am today, ruthless, strong, and cold-rounded murderer who is feared by everyone. I was brought out of my thought when the car suddenly stretched to the heart, throwing me forward. What the hell? I glared at my driver. Can't you drive carefully? Sorry, sir, my driver replied. Useless, I mumbled to myself before looking ahead to see what had made him apply the brake. I furrowed my eyebrows when I saw a girl in wedding dress in front of my car. She looked like those angels everyone dreams about. The girl made an eye contact with me through the windshield. She had a big expressive eyes. The girl broke the eye contact and glanced behind herself before running to the other side of my car. Without a warning, she got inside my car and occupied the seat beside me. I just started at her with a poker face, even though I was influenced by her action. Drive, she yelled at my driver, who looked at me for confirmation. I gave him a nod before turning my attention to the girl again. She was panting and struggled to even her breath, so I opened the fridge I had in my car and threw her an energy drink. Thanks, she smiled and gulped it. After she finished the drink, she turned to me. Thank you, she smiled. Thanks for saving my life. She covered herself before she could curse. I thought I just gave a blank face and ran away. I am Ryan, by the way. Park Ryan, the girl introduced herself, and you must be. I just ignored her. She was too beautiful, and I knew for a fact that I wouldn't have been able to discern my eyes from her or stop myself from falling for her if I would be got too friendly with her. Are you deaf? She asked innocently. My driver was about to scold her, but my one look made him shut up. She saw it and smiled. So you ain't deaf, she concluded. No, I mumbled back. So what's your name? She asked again. I replied as I pulled out my laptop and started working. Then, as in that idiot tone, she chuckled at her own joke. Though my perfectly vision, I saw my driver glaring at her through the mirror. Why did you introduce our car? My driver. Oh right, I forgot to tell you that she face spam. My father is getting me married to someone bimbo and I don't want to get married, so I just run away from my wedding. And as my father is commissioner, he has sent ton of people behind me. She was complaining. I couldn't help but observe how her cute nose twitching when she called her supposed to be groom a bimbo, and how she glared at the hardest of the driver's seat when she told her father had sent in the people behind her. A smile escaped on my lips as I studied her facial features. She was drop dead gorgeous, but what I loved the most about her were eyes. Her eyes were turned to her soul. They reflected innocence, a childish charms, and her pure heart. One fond as she finished complaining and looked at him. But you saved my life, she grinned. So thanks again. If you don't want to get married, just tell your father. Why to run away, I said. Well, you see, it's not like I do not want to get married. I want to, but I have some conditions, she replied. Like, I want my husband to be rowdy and not some 9-to-5 goody two-shoes. I want him to be someone who will not just protect me, but kill every person who dared to even look at me in a bad way. You want to marry a goon or something? I scoffed. Why not? She explained. Not every goon is bad at heart. Like someone has said, a broken hero is another story. Actual villain situation shape a person. So if a person is good, praise his luck, and if he are bad, then blame his luck. Are you a writer? I asked curiously. No, she giggled. I am passionate. I acknowledged. What's her profession? She big brown eyes stared at me with the anticipation. I am a don. I introduced myself naturally, like being a don is normal profession. Cool. She grinned. Do you have a gun? Do you kick asses of people? What's your backstory? How did you become a don? I want a full detail. I looked at her like she had grown two head. Was she even for real? She was getting excited to know me, a don, without any ounce of fear or worry. Did she not know me enough to feel scared of me? But considering that her father commissioner, shouldn't she already know at least something about me? She waved her hand before my eyes. I came out of my trace. I looked at her again before she or I could say anything. My driver interrupts us. Sir, we reached, my driver informed. I nodded at him before he got out of a car, leaving me and Wine alone. If you go straight and take first left, you will find a bus stop there, I told she, and pull out some money from my wallet. Here's some money, go home and talk to it out with your father. Running away is not a solution. Good luck, goodbye. You want me to go? She asked with a hint of sadness in her eyes. I found my eyebrows at her. Why would I want you to stay? Sure, she was mesmerizing and innocent, bubbly nature and could capture everyone's heart. But I was a dawn, a cold-hearted emotional dawn. I didn't even believe in love, let alone love that fest me. Right, she mumbled more to herself than me. I guess it's by then. I didn't reply as I watched her getting out of my car and walked away. I inhaled a breath as I felt a bit sad to wave her off like that, but then I collected my thought and composed myself. She's no one to me and I don't need to feel sad if she leaves cause she was never a part of my life. I told myself. I pulled out my cigarette phone out of my car door and text her location to someone who could get her home safely before toasting the phone back where it was. I exit my car and enter the building where I was supposed to meet Alex. Hey Taehyung, he smiled, gave me a formal hug. Alex was a slummer, the biggest slum of Korea, and we had worked together for a couple of shipments. He was the one of the most pure underworld personality. What got me the pleasure of meeting you? I asked after getting comfortable on couch. My gang members were already standing behind with me, their guns, and Alex's people were standing behind him, loaded with a gun too. I want you to kidnap a girl for me, he started, but my chuckle cut him off. I am a don bro, I ain't no roadside thug. Who you want to hire for my kidnap? I objected. Hear me out, he insisted. She's not a normal girl. I wanted to kidnap Commissioner's daughter. I was surprised. Without a doubt, he was talking about wine, but I didn't let my emotions show up on my face. What for? I asked in a cold voice. You see, Commissioner has rented our place and he doesn't even accept money. He was confessed half of our shipment, spoke when if you kidnap his daughter, I can use her a bait to get my shipment back. I see, I greeted as I tried my best not to show up my anger in any way, but you kill everyone, every person except for the people in your line. Who has seen your face? Alex chuckled. I do, he nodded. The girl won't be an expectation, that's it. He leaned forward and winked a small chuckle. If she's not beautiful enough. Fire blazed in my eyes. Did not stupid idiot just hint that he would do something nasty to my wife and if she was beautiful? Alex, I couldn't help but gone. Alex found his eyebrow as to why I had suddenly become angry, but his attention got divided when one of his henchmen came inside and called him. I found this girl roaming around aimlessly. She was continuously keeping a watch on our building, Alex Henman informed us as he pushed wine inside the room. My eyes pointed a bit. Hadn't I told her to leave? What was she doing here? She pouted as she ran toward me while rubbing her sore arms where the goon had gripped. Tell me, then I am with you. I looked away and clean jaw as I refrained myself from muttering all the colorful words in the world. I took a deep breath and turned to Alex. She is with me, I said and stood up. I grasped my hand in her. I think I should leave, I said. I was walking toward the exit with her by my side when... Stop, he yelled. I stopped and turned around only to push her behind myself when I saw Alex and his men aiming their guns to us. What happening? She asked nervously as she scanned all the men and their guns. You happened, I whispered. Gone. Hadn't I told you to go home? She was about to resort, but Alex cut her off. Oh, he moved. I didn't know you both were a couple. He clicked his tongue. Sorry, but I want her now. Not just for shipment, but from my heart desire too. He smiled widely as his eyes point, no, even in your dream. I said back in dangerously low voice. Get them both, he ordered his men. As his order, all the men started advancing toward me, but my men stopped them at the first fight took place. Come on, I mumbled as I dragged Wayne out of the room and toward the corridor. Not so soon, he yelled as he joined behind us. He brought his walkie-talkie to his lips, closed the exit, sent in the men. I and Wayne came to an abrupt stop when Alex's people blocked our way from front and as well back in the corridor. She nervously bit her lower lips as her hold on my hand tightened as she scrambled close to me. No one will fire, he told his man as he slowly walked toward me, and I wanna kill myself. Alex smirked. Underworld Dawn, he stated, but the scratch his face doesn't quite and sound right. How about undercover agent? I didn't reply. I kept staring at the wall beside him. Was she asked, confused. You don't know, he asked her. Why would I ask you if I already knew, she said. Well, that let me enlighten you, he smiled. Your little boyfriend is an underworld agent who is here to unravel my secret and get me arrested. Isn't that right, my boy? It's not that simple. He found disappointed. You see, I am not the most fear mafia for no reason. My network is stronger than FBI Romex. One stared at confusion out of her mind. Your age 28, born in London. You are jobless escape who's charge of his parents' sister murder, who were instead murdered by Uncle Wealth. He returned. You escape as usually and come to the Busan where you sampling backpotting got catch. Then you met Inspector Mr. Park, today Commissioner, who trained you to become an agent. You escaped mutually and came to Seoul where you started packing, pocketing and got catch. Then you met Inspector Mr. Park, today Commissioner, who trained you to become an agent. He employed you and paid you to make your place in Underworld so that you can get him all detailed required of his raid and mission. In fact, you caught my shipment. Alex walked right in my face and placed his gun on my forehead. You need to die, he gritted as he forced the gun on my forehead a bit too hard. I made an eye contact with Alex without any fear or worry. Kill me if you can. Try it, I challenged with a smirk. Alex was about to pull a trigger and kill me, but before he could put his finger on the numerous, the gunshot rang through the building as the main blocking path dropped down dead on my. Alex and the man behind him started fire too. I quickly pulled Wayne down on the ground, hugged her in the order of to cover her from the harm. Soon the gun shot dead from the police barraged into Alex and reminding his men. He looked up to see Commissioner Mr. Park. Wayne's father walked toward us. I quickly realized from Wayne my hold and stood up. She stood up but behind me, but instead of jumping away from me, she linked her arm into mine. I gave her a manual look, but she just ignored it. He gone when he saw her hand in mine. Sir, I stood up straight like an officer. Mr. Park then turned to. Why did you run away from your wedding? He asked, still somehow maintaining his cool. She queried her lips. Because I love someone else, she replied. What? Who is it? He asked while I too stared at her with a sad eye. She raised her hand and jerked finger in my direction. She mumbled, "What I and he struck in a yes, Papa, we love each other a lot. That's why he saved me from Alex too." Alex had kidnapped me, but then risks his life for me. We are dating for 6 months and we are really love each other a lot. She lied through her teeth. I just stared at her, assume out of my. I clumped when my eyes traveled to Sir and I saw him giving me death thrills. "Please, Papa, please get us married." She made a puppy dog face. Taehyung a good guy, plus he worked for you and he also capable of protecting me to top it all off. He is also. But I was about to interrupt but got cut off when she pinched my waist. I muttered under my teeth. Breathe. All right, he nodded after a while, thinking of Taehyung. Take her away from her, leave the city. Alex has run away. He knows you both, so it's most likely he will come behind you and take his revenge. So it's better if you both disappear for some time. Okay, sir, I gave a nod in a professional manner. I will arrange plane ticket for you directly to go to the airport, he said as he sang in his stubbornness to get the ticket. Thanks, Appa. She grinned and hugged her father before kissing his cheek. Mr. Park suddenly kissed his daughter forehead. Be safe, Munchin. Don't worry, he will keep me safe. She smiled and started walking toward the edges of the building. Then was about to follow her, but Mr. Park stopped him. I will deal with you later, he threatened him, but then softened. Keep my baby girl safe. I trust you and I hope you won't break my trust or heart. I won't, sir, I promise, he replied genuinely. Good. He nodded and then pushed me toward the